two fish on. That feels like the bigger one over here. So I'm gonna pull this one in first. You heard me say two fish on. Gotta go straight.
Hello all, WireNut BY here. This video is what happens when you get two fish on at the same time. And that's not two fish on one rod. That's when you get one fish on each rod when you have two out at the same time and you're trolling and jigging behind your kayak. Hope you enjoy this.
In two different directions. Oh.
Sorry for all the grunting and the huffing and puffing, but trying to pull a striper in with only one hand on your rod and reel is quite the challenge.
Here we go. I can't see which one's which.
You can see the amount of power this striper has that even with two hands, it's hard to put the rod into the rod holder. You may notice how I have to keep steering and adjusting the rudder with my left hand to keep the kayak going straight because the stripers are constantly trying to pull you left and right with their fish power. If you are going to fish with two rods out at the same time, I highly recommend going with two different color braids. So that way if your lines do cross, you can look up and see which one is over the top of the other, so you can either spin it off clockwise or counterclockwise with your rods to get them free.
Did it again.
Having two fish on your lines is a challenge. Most of the time it is caused by a feeding frenzy. When one fish sees the other one feeding, it creates some action and it wakes them up. So as soon as I catch one fish, I try to reel that second line in as quick as possible, trying not to catch that second fish. But as soon as I catch that first fish, you have to pedal steadily forward, keeping your kayak from turning to keep tension on the lines, because if the line goes slack, the fish could get off. Keeping tension and pedaling forward also helps to keep the two fish from swimming over each other and crisscrossing and twisting your lines. Sometimes they will twist so badly that you have to cut one line. In that case, you have to put the two rods in the holders and grab one of the lines with your hand below the twist and cut the line and then pull that fish in by hand. After you get that fish off, then you can continue to pull in that second fish.
Okay, we're going to keep this one in the water because he could be a keeper. And we're going to get this one in. First one could be a keeper.
Anything under 28 inches and anything over 31 inches has to go back into the water and swim happily ever after. Well, maybe until a few more seasons till he gets a little bigger.
This one's a smaller one. We've got to get him off. Oh. What a challenge. Okay. So this is number 6. Number 6 is 21 on Pinky. He's off. We still got Whitey back here. Thank you. And this is number 7. He's just as tired. Whew. This is number 7 for the morning. Oh boy, we got to do a little surgery here.
And always remember to wet your hands before touching the skin of a fish. It helps protects the oils on their skin.
Number 7. Oh, and he's 27 inches.
And as they say, if you like
27.
this video, can you please hit the like button and the subscribe button, and I'll try to make more interesting videos. Thanks a lot. Have a great day.
Whew, that was fun.